What's up, guys, and welcome to this week's episode of How Not to Summon a Dungeon Master. Previously on Justice League, the New Era. It's Steph chasing down what looks to be Hawkman. Batman looks confused as well.
I thought Hawkman died.
Hawkman is dead.
Apex, the newest member of the Justice League, is on the case.
You've joined the Justice League?
I have. They realised they needed me, Bob.
Do we not have better facilities?
And if they were brought to us, we do. But now we can't move her.
Because somebody interfered.
And then you just hear a bang, because I'm at the vending machine. Oh, it's just eating my money! I hate this planet.
Can't beat a vending machine. I've already got this one.
But was she blaming me for bringing her help?
Yeah, did you not hear?
No,
You were too busy
I was
at
at
the
the vending
Under
machine.
his shirt, you see the Nightwing suit.
I'm just going to smile at him.
So, it's getting to like 6 a.m.
Are we sitting in a waiting room?
Yeah, Dick has left. He's
Okay.
gone back to the cave.
I'll go back out. I'm going to turn to you lot about halfway through all of this, and I'm going to be like, I'll see all the vans outside, I assume, and that, and I'm just going to be like, guys, I think we should update the public on what's going on.
No.
The public care just as much as anyone else does. They're scared.
She could be dying. Like, just leave her. Leave her alone.
I want it to be noted that I've left at this moment in time. I've gone out.
So it's just me and you. No.
It is just you two. That's fine.
And Dick.
No, he's
no,
left.
Dick's left.
Oh, is he?
He's
Is
gone.
it just you and me?
He's gone
Yeah.
back to the cave.
Well, I think it's a good idea, and I'll just get out and head outside to the news reporters again.
Okay, and yeah,
I'm just going to chuck my cup of coffee at the door as it's shutting.
That's this.
so the
I'll go out to the news.
there are 3 or 4 news vans outside.
Yeah.
They've been kept out the hospital by security,
Of course.
but they're on the edge, and they see you coming, and you can hear them like calling your name and asking stupid questions. Where are you from? Where did you come from?
Your mum's house. That's not Apex.
A ball sack, just like the rest of you.
The answer may surprise you. I'll walk out and I'll just be like, everybody, she's stable.
You're lying through your teeth right now as well.
She's stable. Everything's going to be okay. I got there just in time.
Give me a presence roll.
A present? Do I have presents?
This is it's one of your base stats at the top.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah, no,
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it is. Oh, my God.
Sorry, the mic was in the
Can
way.
I have the dice, please, sir?
No, I'm not helping you.
16.
They believe you. They believe you. And then they're like, who was the young girl? And they're all like screaming questions at you.
I saved Nightwing. One of your heroes.
And they there's lots of them, and they're still like trying to talk over each other and getting it a bit rowdy.
One at a time, and I point at somebody who's got their hand up.
When did you join the Justice League?
Well, you see, the Justice League aren't sure whether they need me or not. So, ultimately, guys, it's up to you. Like, you need to help me convince the Justice League that they need me.
And then they start like...
I'm pointing at the next person.
I was going to say, they start hounding up again, and they're like... "Blah, blah, 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 blah."
Yeah. You.
You said you were part of the Justice League. Are you not a full-fledged member? You're on trial? Is this a test?
Again, unfortunately, the Justice League are unfamiliar with me and they're not ready to accept me. I've done all these deeds, everybody, but I still haven't proven myself.
Whilst this is going on, you know where I am. Telly's on. With
Okay.
This going
Yeah,
on.
you're watching it.
Um,
And it's in like the corner of the hospital as well, on a little TV
So
up
she's
in the
watching
corner
it.
of the...
but
Can I be watching it too in
Yeah,
the
in the
waiting
hospital,
room?
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what I'll do is I will, whilst this is going on the telly, I'll clear the desk, I'll clear the table, I'll clear the wall of everything. Blank slate.
Yeah.
And with one thing and one thing only printed out, pinned right in the middle, this mug's face.
When did he take a photo of me? There's loads on the internet.
Yeah.
Last questions. One more. You.
Do you think you're better than Superman?
Oh. My face drops. Come forward.
She walks forward and holds the mic out a bit closer.
And I'll lean right in. Kal-El was a disgrace. And then I'll just walk off.
No, they start throwing questions.
They
They're
can.
like, rubber. And then they turn around to their cameras and start, like, doing their news reporter stuff. You hear it and see it in the background. I imagine you're, like, fidgeting on your board, but you got it on, listening.
So I've got, of course, I have a whiskey glass while stumbling looking at this, and I'm looking at all the stuff that I've already wrote down and started noting it on the thing. As soon as I hear the Kal-El was a disgrace,
I'm
The
walking
glass
out of the room and
cracks
just going and
completely.
standing near Steph's room.
Okay.
I'm slamming the door behind me as well.
So, whilst you're standing there, there's 3 doctors walk in, and 3 walk out. They've been doing this for 4 or 5 hours, and they're covered in blood, and they walk past you.
I'm just going to, just gently.
Are you in your suit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my hand on one of the round straps. Is there any updates?
We fixed the ribs.
Right.
She'll never walk again.
Can I see her yet?
They're still working on internal bleeding. The jaw and the leg needs setting, pinning.
Thank you for all the work you're doing.
And you see them kind of go into the waiting room and through to a
Yeah.
next one.
I'm going to do comms
And
as
you
well.
hear a... as he's tired. He's just kind
Yeah.
of flopped over.
I'm going to do comms to Green Lantern, Batman and Dick and just give them the update.
mine's out. It's on the side.
I'll
Brit-
walk in and just... How is she? Genuine concern on my face.
Yeah, I'm just looking you up and down.
Okay. Is she going to be okay?
I don't know.
As you're talking...
Yeah.
You hear a god-awful scream over your comms. Like a terrified, angry, scared little boy scream. And then in your comms you hear Bluebird down.
I hear this, right? Because I can...
I genuinely
I've
have
got-
goosebumps. Look.
I've got super hearing, haven't I? So
Yeah, you could hear it.
I'll just look straight at you and go, where was Dick?
I don't know. Just go. I'll stay here with Steph.
Sure?
Yep.
I'll go.
Okay.
I don't hear
So
it.
you get into the Batcave.
That's
Bomb
the first place I would go.
Bomb
It's
through
only
the
real
waterfall.
Also,
location.
just I'll call you back and just chuck you a comm.
You're going to give me a spare comp?
Yeah.
I'll take the comp.
I haven't got mine in, by the way.
Begrudgingly, I'm literally shout Apex, chuck
That's
it at
fine.
you.
I'll snatch it and fly off.
And for your context, mine's out.
Yeah, I know.
Mine's not with
I
me.
heard. So you burst through the waterfall, and the room is not red. You can see Dick on the floor, and he's not breathing.
I'll scan the room. Using
Yeah.
X-ray vision and everything as well.
You saw something move quick. Like human quick, but quick.
I'll fly straight over to it.
And
Like a bullet out of a gun.
it's gone. This thing was massive. Like 6'3", built like a brick shithouse.
And it's gone, as in just
Like
disappeared.
it's just vanished.
I'll scoop Dick up into my arms and fly back to the hospital.
So you pick him up and he is limp.
It's fine. Yeah.
You can't hear a heartbeat.
Well, there's nothing I can do. I will fly back to the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the news reporters are still there, and
I know they're going to see me land with him. Yeah. Is he in his suit?
he's in the top half of it. Yeah, he's still wearing jeans on the bottom, combat boots, but he's in the top half of the suit, and he's got his mask on.
I'll ignore the reporters this time, and I'll just fly in with him. Not as
You
in fly through the hospital, as in like just run.
you can see that this mask is unfinished. Like, you can see the circuits on the outside, the glass that normally covers them, the eyes, where the whiteness comes from on the Gotham Bat families.
Yeah.
That is there, but not quite.
I'll hand him over to the hospital again.
You're right there.
And then I'll
Yeah.
run through to you, and I'll just look at you, and I'll just be like, I don't know if it's a Nightwing thing, or I don't think your friend's... He's here. I brought him here, but I didn't hear a heartbeat. I think he's dead.
I was gonna
And I'll be flat like that as well, because I've got no connection to him. I'll just be like, I think he's dead.
I'm just gonna be staring at you in shock, and then just slowly put my hand up to my ear to do comms, and just
The only person would be
Batman.
Batman and me, I guess.
I'm just gonna Batman. Are you there?
And you can hear him fighting. And now's not a good time. And you can hear him throwing punches and...
Dick might be.
Probably best not to disturb him right now with that news. It might throw him off. Just a suggestion.
Just get here as soon as you can, please.
What's the rush? And then you hear him get clocked in the face.
Dick's hurt.
And then there's one massive punch. And you hear like a deep breath. How hurt?
With Batman, it's Apex. I don't really know how these things work. I found Dick in your cave, and I'll be honest.
I genuinely looked around the
There was a
room.
moment of just...
Yes, I did say Dick in cave.
You said it, and I went, is nobody going to like pick up on that? Like, nobody's
I was
going
going
to
to try and power through, and it was not happening.
I found Dick in your cave. Batman, I'm pretty sure Dick's dead. I'm really sorry to tell you.
And the comms stay silent.
I'm gonna look at you like
And then you can hear
I think
wet...
he won the fight. That's why I don't.
You
Right.
can hear wet thuds.
I think he's
Like
taking out
nothing
the person that he was
But
fighting.
wet thuds.
Whoops.
And they don't stop. Like, it's been a minute, 2 minutes. And he's just...
He doesn't kill anyway, right? That's the one thing I learned about Batman.
Right.
Is he sort of...
whilst he's punching, did you see who did this?
I attempted to.
Did they have wings?
No, they were fucking huge, though.
Where's Green Lantern? Scan. Do your thing.
Okay. I'll walk out the hospital to the news cameras.
yeah,
Oh, for
Dick's
fuck's
been
sake.
put on a gurney. They're
I've gone
attempting...
to-
They're going to have questions. I just feel
They're
like some
attempting
other suit is-
I don't know you're out there.
resuscitation.
I've gone to...
I just told you to scan and you walked.
He's gone to resus.
wait, no,
Yeah,
when you say...
they're attempting it then and there. Like,
That's- yeah.
middle of the hallway. They're trying right now. He's just been on a gurney. And
Is
they're
there
trying.
anything, any power I have that can help in any way?
No.
Can I scan him with X-rays to see if there's anything wrong with him?
You can do
Because
that
they
to
wouldn't
see
have time to
bones
do that, so
and
I
stuff.
might be able to see internally.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll?
Give me an awareness check, yeah.
I'm just going to see if there's anything I can do just to help hint towards what's wrong with him. 13.
A 13. You can see the higher part of his rib cage is crushed.
Is that punctured the heart? Is it?
Yeah.
I'll just, as I'm walking past, as they're resussing him, I'll just be like, his heart's punctured. I don't know what you can do with that information. That's all I can tell you. And I'll walk out.
Yeah, and you can hear in the background the...
I mean, I've got no emotional attachment to this situation, so I'm just kind of like, that's unfortunate.
I thought you were just going to carry on with it.
No.
I'll go back out to the cameras.
When you said, where the fuck is Green Lantern, I want to have left my apartment, had my ring taken off, back in my old stuff, and I've gone to my local cafe and sat in there having a coffee
Okay.
with my notepad.
What do you want to do?
I'm currently with Steph. How far away is Steph's room to where the hallway is that they're sorting out?
They're literally
doing it
right
at the front,
outside.
the entrance of the hospital.
Yeah,
And
they're
how far
outside.
away is that?
You've got a couple of
Are they
floors
doing
to
it in
go
front of
down.
the cameras?
Yeah.
Trying to resus him?
Yeah.
Fuck, right, okay. I want to be not horrifically banging on the window, just a little, like, on the window to Steph's doctors, and I just want to beckon one of them out.
They completely ignore you. They're
doing their
saving a
job.
life right now.
Does it look, when I'm looking through the window, does it look like they're handling it?
Yeah. They're
Right.
doing their job.
Right, okay. I'm going to run to Dick.
Okay.
I knew what I stopped.
Story of her life.
Standard rugby action.
I knew what I was saying, so I was like, that's why I paused.
Standard behaviour right there.
I'm going to run to the front of the hospital.
Yeah.
I'm
To
gonna
where?
I'll try and pull the attention away from what's happening.
Yeah. So you get
Have they
to
got privacy screens?
no, they are.
I'll try and
Literally.
take the attention away from what's going on. Like, I'll just be like, people, can we just, for a second, just... if you need to know what's going on, I'll tell you, but... Can
So
we
as you're saying that, like a gurney comes out the front doors and they're not stopping,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they're
but they're
lifting
moving
him onto the gurney and
Okay.
they're carrying on trying to
I
resuscitate,
will take questions.
going in.
Again.
This time they're not asking.
Okay.
They can't show that on TV, even though they just have news reporters are doing probably their job by shutting up.
Broadcasting, yeah, and not saying anything.
Yeah.
That's fine. Well, then I'll just address them. I'll just be like, everybody, this is not the time for questions, even though they've not got any. I'm just going to... This is not the time for questions. It seems that another Nightwing has fallen. I don't know if I've got there in time. I was very lucky to find them.
Just to let you know, in the coffee shop, my earpiece is in my pocket. It's not in me actual ear.
So you get to Dick's gurney and they're running through, trying to usher people out of the way. To
I'm
an
going to start
elevator.
ushering people out of the way to get them so that Dick can get in the elevator.
And then, yeah, they get in and start going up floors.
I'm going to not get in there with him. I'm going
Don't get
to
any dig in the elevator.
I'm going to run up the stairs to just follow.
As you're doing all of this, the roar of the Batwing flies onto the grounds of the hospital, and he just drops out
I'm going to
and is
Who's he going to see
fine.
first?
He just walks right past everyone.
Walk
Like
past me?
he is
That's fine. I'm
running.
doing my own thing.
I'm
Nice
going to
day.
do comms
He's running.
and tell him Batman where to go
Okay.
so he can find Dick.
Every time.
Are you following them up when the elevator
I'm
comes
following
down?
them up and talking to Batman at the same time. Basically giving him a commentary of where to go.
I'll
So he
take
hasn't got
off
to run around a whole hospital.
and try and find Lantern.
Yeah.
As
So-
best I can, because obviously he's changed appearance. so
Yeah, give me
it's gonna be
an
more
investigation, and
A
this
lot
is going to
more
be
difficult.
hard for you because you don't know him.
No, I don't know him as-
outside of that
as-
suit.
Mirror Noir.
You don't know what
He's
I
got
look
3
like.
different personas now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you
So it's perception, but at a disadvantage.
yeah.
Okay, I'll try.
Hefty one as well. You got to find me in a fucking cafe out of nowhere. In the dick end of nowhere.
Still a 17.
So you don't find him. You probably flew right past him,
I heard
but
it.
you wouldn't have known it's him at all.
That's fine. I'll just continue my search while all this is going on.
I imagine you fly around that fast that I hear it.
Yeah, more than you probably
And-
sound like a jet.
Yeah.
breaking the air.
And I
absolutely,
hear
yeah.
it, and I'm like, drink up my coffee, what's left of it, put my money on the table, and just put the earpiece back in.
I'm guessing all you'll be able to hear is me.
All I
talking
can
to
hear is you
Batman.
talking like fucking rapidly.
So you get to the room where Dick was taken. There's only
It's the only
Richard.
room where Dick is taken.
Richard.
Yeah, please go with
That's the
Richard.
Dick room.
It's the Dick room.
I'm afraid this is the most important room in the hospital. It's Dick's
It's a
room.
lot of dicks in this episode.
There is a lot of dicks in this episode.
And some floppy.
Very.
His is now.
There are no
a broken dick
doctors
right there.
inside anymore.
Pardon, sorry. can
There's
you-
no doctors in that room at all. There is just Batman stood over the bed. And he's just looking down.
I'm going to walk to the other side and just put my hand on Richard's hand.
Thank you.
It's cold.
Just gripping tighter and tighter and crying. No, I can't. No, that's it.
Batman doesn't move. And you don't see him crying, but you can see the tears coming out the bottom of the cowl. Like, not many, but there's just a few. Mm-hmm. And he just says, "Another soldier to the war," and walks out.
I'm just going to keep holding on to Richard's hand.
You would have heard the last little bit.
Yeah, I put on the ring, and I make my way back.
Yeah, it would be doing
You would
anything.
see me at one point come up into the air.
Yeah,
The
he
minute I
is a
clock it,
giant green beacon.
I'll fly over to you and just be like, "Where have you been?"
Busy.
You're busy? Means that your friends have just dealt with all that without you. I don't know you very well. All I know is you have powers from another planet, but they needed you. You weren't there. So whatever you're doing, and I look at you very sus, whatever you're doing isn't as important as that.
For some reason, the whole time I was picturing like the
Oh, the thing from
Shazam
Shazam.
scene. where- I can't hear you.
Are you monologuing right now?
Are you monologuing?
Sounds like a monologue.
I flew right up to him.
Yeah, I imagine
That's
you were like in face.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
was,
fun.
yeah.
I'm sure the media work was lovely.
And zoom
And
off
fly off.
to the hospital.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
I'll fly past him. I am quicker.
I
Sorry.
really don't care.
he's just showing off.
I really
Yeah.
don't care.
I am.
Swinging that big non-existent dick around. It's the one thing he hasn't got. I'm going to be honest.
Well, there's no sign of it in the suit.
Yeah.
Hey, if Superman had one, so what?
So you get to the hospital. Where are you landing? Are you wanting to stay out of the way, rooftop? Are you coming
Out
out
the
the
He
front?
would have heard, well, both of them, over
I would have
comms,
heard.
exactly where
Out the back
Dick
on the rooftop.
is, because I told
Yeah.
Batman.
Yeah.
Although they would definitely notice a giant green fucking lantern landing
Christmas
on the roof.
bauble, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'll land.
Yeah.
I won't
I'll
go
go
in the
inside.
room because I don't think, even through my arrogance, that's not appropriate for me. So I will just stand outside.
Have you
the room.
landed on the roof?
I will
with
land
me?
with you. Yeah.
Where did you find him?
The cave. It was the first place I thought to look when I heard he was in trouble. I found him in the cave. There was something else in there.
Something else.
Something big.
How
And-
big?
But it moved faster than me, and that's impressive.
It didn't move faster than you.
Well,
It
did-
moved
well-
fast enough that your eyes couldn't follow it.
It was fast.
And it was shadows up top.
Yeah. But when I tried to go near it, it had vanished.
Yeah, and you don't have night vision or anything like that.
It had vanished by the time I tried to race over to it. Yeah,
Any other description?
just big.
Over 8 foot, you say?
6'3".
It was about 6'3". It was the same height roughly as me.
Yeah. But this thing was muscular. Like
But it was wide. Big.
like you're athletic, big. This thing was, it looked bodybuilder, kind of that uncomfortable muscle big.
Was it in the shadows or was it shadow?
That I can't confirm. I have no idea. But it did vanish.
Where did it vanish roughly in the Batcave?
I guess I'll explain roughly where.
Yeah, it was
disappeared from.
like up high in the shadows, like rafters, and moved through the cave.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'll walk in, and I'll walk to where you are.
Just before you walk through the door, I'll just tap you on the shoulder. And as you turn, I'll just look at you and go, by the way, the media is all I've got left. And I'll just walk off.
No more media tonight.
I'll sit down in the waiting room.
That's what I'll say to you. No more media tonight. I think they've had their story for the morning. I'll walk over to you, and I'm guessing Batman will be there.
No,
He's gone.
he's gone.
Has he gone?
Yeah, he's
Would I have seen him go?
no, like
Hmm.
he's Batman.
He left as we were flying over.
Yeah,
For God's sake.
I'm just going to look at you.
you would
with,
probably have seen the Batwings.
Yeah, I'd have seen
Absolutely, just
I'm holding Dick's hand.
it go. Cool.
And just look at you crying. I'm not going to say anything.
I won't either. I'll just come over, put my hand on your shoulder. I won't say anything to you at
No.
all. It just isn't right.
No.
How long we staying here?
I'll stay as long as you are.
I'll wait until you guys emerge from the room.
Yeah. I think we'll as we're walking out, I just want to say to you, we need to give him a beautiful send-off.
I'm sure this will be arranged.
I'll walk over to you two and I'll approach you. I am sorry that I was late. I couldn't do anything else.
That's probably the first time you've lost.
I don't see that as a loss. I was just late.
But
I'll call it a
the
draw.
first time you couldn't win.
Yeah, I will be. That's why I've sat in the waiting room. I'm starting to process
Yeah.
what I'd done wrong, what went wrong that I couldn't get there in time. Basically,
I think-
I'll just look at. Yeah.
I'm surprised you're not angry
I'll
because, like, you didn't get
I'm processing.
there. Yeah.
I'll look at you in the eyes
Mm.
and thanks for getting him and doing what I asked.
It's unfamiliar territory for me. You humans are vulnerable, soft. That's why I was probably late.
You can stay as long as you behave.
And no more media until it's been confirmed with the league.
If you're going to be part of this team, you act like a team.
Okay.
Anything else we need to know about?
You X-rayed him.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I'm not asking, like, anything else. Like, no, I'm asking.
In relation to your friend,
Yes.
the ribs were broke.
So
It
this is-
pierced his heart. The same thing that happened to Steph. I don't know. No. You did say Stephanie.
Yeah.
The same thing that happened to Steph. By the way, probably should check up on her.
Right,
Everyone's kind of forgotten.
She's stable.
right. Green Lantern,
Good.
can you take Dick to the Batcave so we
I
can
will
prepare
speak
him?
to the doctors
Lovely. Let's go check on Steph.
and let them know that we have decent medical facilities as well ourselves. We would have them at the Justice League building, right?
No,
As
they
well?
would be in the Batcave.
They just
I
in the
feel
back.
that you taking him in a bubble would be safer than you carrying him.
I'm assuming you want to talk to a doctor about.
I will. Yeah. Can I get the charts as well, please, Doctor, with the
Ram.
information?
We need a signature for that, and his next of kin is currently undergoing surgery.
Who's her next of kin?
Tell me if I'm wrong here. Surely the Justice League would
you
have
there
like a
saying that?
blooming.
Well, yeah, I haven't. left
So
it.
she pulls out a chart from the wall with Nightwing written on it because they don't know who she is. And they flip through, and underneath that is a lot of redacted paperwork. They knew who the Bat Family are. Is the impression you get.
I'm part of the Bat family, though.
And they allow the Bat Family to do what they do. But they worked out who all of them are. The public doesn't know.
Fair.
Well,
Can-
they'll have the DNA and everything.
Can
yeah,
I-
they left it around
Yeah.
enough.
As I'm
Yeah.
part of the
And
Bat family, can I sign?
No, it is next of kin, and she flips through the board, looks up, and Dick Grayson.
Is there a clause for when
Oh.
both of them are?
I'll just push forward. Listen, I don't know who you are or who you think you are. This is very important. This is the Justice League. You can't hide stuff from us. Where is it? Because if you don't give it to me, we're taking it. It's very simple.
Just quickly, what are we taking?
You want the
Want the
medical
charts and information
yeah, of
simply
when
of
they
what
came in.
happened to.
And I will. I
Thingy.
will intimidate her.
Okay, so give me an intimidation check, which would be your presence.
That's 24.
Yeah, she starts shaking, her kind of mouth opens a little bit, and then hands over just the full file.
I just pass it back to you.
So you flick through this, and
I just want the front
it's
sheet.
got the this is
the newest information.
for Dick or Steph. She'll give you both.
Both. I want both because the newest information will be on the front page. I'm not bothered
Yeah.
about the redacted shit. I
Yeah,
don't really
so
give a shit
you
about that.
you take it off for Dick.
For God's sake, we've got to get off of this now.
You
He's
take
dead.
it. You take it off for Richard, That doesn't sound much better, does it?
No.
You take the chart off
Thank you.
for Richard, and it is broken ribs, punctured heart,
Does
internal
it give
bleeding.
lacerations and the diameters and stuff like that? Because it would give you the blooming...
The top 6 ribs are broken, and each rib is about a finger.
Well, now he's got them, I'm going to go off to Steph.
I don't need anything. Or I'll just take the photos
And
of
the
that
body.
information. We'll take the body. Shall
Do
we take
they allow
Steph?
us to take Dick's body?
She will.
Well,
Shall we
can we
take
just
Steph?
scoop him up? I'll scoop him up.
I think
Can
it
we
would
take
be-
Steph back to the Batcave?
She
Wait,
is
she's
still
still in
undergoing
surgery.
surgery.
I think it would
Yeah.
be better if Green Lantern takes him because in his bubble, nothing
Can touch it.
can touch him. It would be safer to be able to transport a body. You might break his neck flying.
I mean, he's already
I
dead.
know he's dead, but that's just extra. He'll get whiplash, dead.
Sure.
So as you're discussing this, you hear your earpiece kind of.
Mm.
I need you here, Batcave, now. We've got a big problem.
On our way. I'll pick up
Bubble Dick.
Richard. I'll pick up Richard.
Yep.
Put him
Should
in a
always
bubble,
wrap your dick.
Bubble Dick.
And we will... I'll go up to the roof and we'll fly off from there.
Yeah.
But we need to check. I need to check on Steph.
So Steph is still in surgery. The same team that swapped
Yeah,
out.
That'll be a while.
I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna speak to the receptionist.
Yeah.
Leave a comm piece.
Yeah, I will leave a comm piece and say anything happens to her, any improvement or decline, anything, you call us.
And she kind of like shakingly nods.
What?
Sorry, I'm just like giving out fucking...
No. I'm not
Justice
going to
League-
stop
Justice
whatever
League
you're going to do. I'm not going to
technology.
stop that information.
No,
I mean, Justice League
it's
technology.
instant to us. I'm not going to miss anything. If that thing tries
you
to come
can
back
set
and
it
hurt
to
her,
one way. So
Yeah.
the comm key piece can't hear
Yeah.
you guys, but
Yeah.
you can hear it.
Yeah, just set
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's one way. So when she's awake, she can just message
Yeah.
us. And, that's
Yeah.
it. And that people can't earwig on what we're
And
doing.
maybe
Yeah.
tell her to give it to Steph if she wakes up.
Yeah, that
yes,
minimum.
I'll say that too.
That's the one.
As soon as
It's the
she,
nurse I've threatened already.
Yeah.
yeah,
Give this to her.
when she wakes up. But anything happens before she wakes up,
Just speaking. to
just speaking to it.
Ask.
And then I'll head up to Queen and
I don't have social skills.
So
know-
you
I just thought we could put Dick in Queen. Oh dear.
Stop. Just stop.
I didn't mean.
so you
We're bubbling him.
zoom back to the Batcave.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you're
With a bubble
quicker.
dick.
So you get into the Batcave. Batman, he's taken his anger out on the cave a lot. Like, there are dent marks. His new computer is fucked up. Like, he's cracked the glass where he's hit it. And you see him kind of heavy breathing, knackered, out of breath, just stood over it, his hands on the table, looking down at a picture.
I'm the first one there, right?
You would all arrive together roughly. You'd be a bit slower.
I'd be.
You two would have arrived roughly together. I imagine you'd be polite and protect the body.
I'll stay with. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's going to take some fixing this cave, Batman. With the amount of damage that's happening here.
Not now, Lantern.
Noted. I'll put the body in the med bay.
Appreciated.
Batman, why didn't your security system go off when I came in?
There, we need a discussion. Where's Rumble? And you would
Then okay.
in. Good. And he flicks and then pushes on the screen and the image kind of flips up.
Yep.
You see Batman.
I'm sorry.
That's why.
What?
It's
So
Bruce.
Batman killed Dick.
It's Bruce.
So, we are dealing with...
Dead.
Give me perception checks, investigation.
I'm familiar with the word copycats.
This ain't no copy.
This is the
Co-
dead.
They're copies, right?
25.
My bad.
Jim just got covered in water.
Luckily, it's just water.
Do you know for how long I sat there? I was like, "That's going to be a problem at some point."
And it was.
And it was. You all notice it. The black stone is gone.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
Batman, Tim, this is worse. It gets worse.
Play away.
What?
And he flicks again, pushes, and a video of the Batcave comes up. And out of nowhere, you see 6'3" Bruce, built like a brick shithouse, drop from the ceiling and do the signature land. Like the cape billows out, he grabs hold of the edge and it slows him down. And he is silent. Like it's got an audiograph on the screen and there is no noise. This is Bruce's suit. It's designed for this. He then runs to the broken computer and starts tapping a little bit. It doesn't come on. Then Nightwing sees him and he looks shocked. Bruce just flies. Like he moves quick and just jumps at him and he turns into like almost a giant ball with 2 feet because he's all curled up and poised and just launches through, cape flailing in the back, and absolutely just knocks Richard for 2. Like he goes flying, gets back up, pulls his escrima sticks out and he starts fighting, and he fights almost as good as he used to. Like it's agile, quick, and Bruce is slow, but one hit and Dick just goes flying again and hits the cave wall, and Bruce just grabs him by the hair and drags him to the table, throws him on it, punches him straight across, picks him up, and you can hear the screams and the exertion through the audio, and puts his arms around him and starts to squeeze from the back like a bear hug into the ribs. And you can hear Batman laughing.
I can also see his face, right?
He is grit-teethed, angry, but he looks like Bruce.
Has he got red eyes?
Nope. He just looks like Bruce. Dick is gasping for breath and is, Batman, stop, Bruce, Dad, please. And then he just goes limp. And then Batman just gone.
Would you see me enter?
Yeah, we would
Yeah,
have seen
you
that.
would have seen literally you zoom in, look around,
Fly over to the
fly
ceiling
over to, and then you would have seen a shadow almost just shift. This is his cave. And on that note, it's time for us to chuff off. If you've got any questions or queries, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook at How Not to Summon a Podcast. Go to our Discord at How Not to Summon a Podcast, where we always have chats and you can discuss episodes and theories, or just have a general hello. Go to our YouTube, go subscribe, comment, like, where you can find all our episodes. I've been your DM.
I've been Apex.
I've been Green Lantern.
And I've been Rumble.
See you later.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
See you later.
Rose in the light. Together we fight for justice so bright. Apex strong and bold, mysteries unfold. Stronger than we know, secrets never told. Evil runs away when they see our might. From dawn until dusk, champions in sight. New league, we unite. Heroes in the light. Together we fight for justice so bright. RumbleBee so smart, flies with all her might. Brain and wings combined, keeping justice tight. New league, we unite. Heroes in the light. Together we fight for justice so bright. Apex strong and bold, mysteries unfold. Stronger than we know, secrets never told. Evil runs runs away when they see our might. From dawn until dusk, champions in sight. New league, we unite. Heroes in the light.